The reason why I love theater is that you get to play. It's playtime. And as adults, we never allow ourselves to get out there and do interesting things and play. You know, we go to work and we're very serious and we go home and, you know, we watch TV and go to bed. I don't want to do that. I want to continue to play. And the best way to do that is, you know, hanging out with your friends and putting on a play and getting props and costumes and dress up and make believe time. And you can be anything you want to be. You want to be a dragon? You can be a dragon this afternoon. Who else gets to do that? Every day is going to be different in theater. And maybe that's the part that I get excited about. No show is the same. So the same mistake I made yesterday will not be made today, which is awesome. I always enjoyed writing since grade 4, and the first time I got praise for writing a poem. My teacher really liked it, and I thought, I could do this. I could do this all the time. I can just write and have fun. That I have something in my imagination and I can help make it come to fruition, actual fruition. I can make it occur. And to me, that's always been very much like a magician. It's amazing, and it's that creative process that I get the kick out of. That to me is amazing, that I can put pen to paper, I can give it to actors, and they'll put their own interpretation into it and make it real. Exist. So it's not just in my head anymore. Everybody's got their own different process. Something I've studied or something I've read or something that somebody has been talking to me about will suddenly pique my interest. Then I'll sit down, because I'm a historian and a researcher, I'll research the hell out of something. Then I start to write, and I have to create the characters before, so I'll just write a bunch of scenes just with the characters interacting and doing things. Then I'll start to put more, you know, of a cohesive narrative. Okay, we need to move through here. What's these different interesting things I want to bring up in this? Is there any deeper meaning? No, good, I don't want that. You know, stuff like that. And then I start to play with it and kind of manipulate the story and the characters. And that's the big thing about playwriting or any playwriting. Here is where I am. Here's where I want to be. I need to plan to get my character to that point. And I do that through writing. The first time I was so nervous I threw up. I was so freaked out, I couldn't believe it. It was like the craziest, wildest ride you've ever been on. It was the biggest high, actually, because you're just gripping it, going, they're gonna say my words. Oh my God, they're gonna say my words. I did it. I never find it too much to be always, quote unquote, working, because it doesn't feel like work. There is no serious, oh my God, I hate every minute of this. That's work to me. Even my day job is something I love to do. So I've purposely built my life around things that I love and enjoy doing. I will not have anything in my life that does not fulfill me as a person anymore, because I have done the 9 to 5. I show up at an office and do the grind. Not interested. I got addicted to looking out into the audience and seeing people laugh and enjoy themselves. That's what I get a kick out of, and that's why I kept coming back to theater, because I loved being in the booth and looking out at the audience, and they're laughing, they're enjoying it. I've been part of the magic to make people laugh and have a good time. That's amazing. That's awesome, because the world can be such a dreary and negative place. And then you come to a theater, and it doesn't matter what type of play you're doing. People can be riveted because you've written or are helping to stage this amazing drama, and people are completely outside of themselves and they're not thinking about their daily lives. And you can tell on their faces, and that's brilliant. And that's what I love about it. The one at the time that I'm going through, I don't rate them because they're so unique. So the first time I ever produced I wrote a play, and it was done at the One Act Festival for high schools. It was an amazingly painful experience because my mother was dying at the same time. So for me, theater was that release. It was the outlet. It was the safe haven where I could go and not be a part of that horrible things that are going on outside your, outside your mind and where you were at. So theater was for me a place of refuge. There was never a time I said, I don't want to do theater. I've done different jobs and I've changed up what I've done. And so that to me is already proof that I'm never leaving theater. I will continue to write for it. Maybe when I'm older, or maybe in the couple years, I'll actually want to direct. I don't know. We'll just kind of follow it. But I could see myself totally being 90 or 100, I hope, and still writing for the theater and still going to the theater. That's the thing. I still like to go and see shows. And that to me is also being part of the theater.